Guys, this was news from a few days ago, but when I first read it, I thought it was fake. I thought this story was just made up. And I read it on one site. It was only on one place on the entire internet. And I thought, you know what? People are going to say, hey, Electric Viking, you just made this story up. This is fake. You've been conned. You've been tricked, because I couldn't actually find the original footage. Well, turns out this story is true. And I have to say, I am shocked by this story. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching The Electric Viking. It's great to see you. You know what? I was going to have a day off today. Don't usually do that, but I was going to have a day off today. But you know what? This story is now definitely confirmed. It did happen. Peter Rawlinson has come out and said that Tesla is years and years ahead of all Chinese manufacturers. Peter Rawlinson used to be the chief vehicle engineer at Tesla for the Tesla Model S, and he's also the chief engineer and the CEO at Lucid. And he's, developed the brilliant Lucid Air. The Lucid Air, I have to say, like all other first cars, has had teething problems, no doubt about it, but there's no doubt about it. It's a brilliant vehicle. Peter Rawlinson is an engineer. The guy knows what he's talking about, even though I don't like the fact that he's paid himself hundreds of millions of dollars when the company is losing billions. I still have to say, he knows what he's talking about more than anyone else on YouTube, more than I do, that's for sure. So when he says this, I've got to say it confuses me, because I didn't believe this was the case. What do you guys think? Do you think he's right? Now, obviously, Chinese EV manufacturers are challenging Tesla big time. Now, BYD is bringing out cars almost every week. They're good. BYD's technology is amazing. EV manufacturers Xiaomi, they're bringing out new gear casting machines that are even bigger than Tesla's. Amazing things are happening in China. But for Peter Rawlinson to say this, I am very surprised. Rawlinson, he knows that he knows what Tesla actually do. He knows what Chinese automakers are doing. And this is what he's saying. Now, one of Tesla's rivals believes that Chinese manufacturers are years away from overtaking Elon Musk in one pretty damn important way. Lucid CEO Peter Rawlinson said that despite their success, Chinese automakers are still some distance, or a lot of distance, behind Tesla when it comes to the underlying technology that powers electric cars. He said they could catch up quickly though. If you look at the advance in core EV technology, they are still years and years behind Tesla, said Rawlinson to the Financial Times Future of the Car Summit in London a few days ago. The former Tesla engineer said that Chinese EVs had progressed immeasurably in recent years. And I think that kind of proves my point, right? That Elon Musk comments when he laughed about BYD, about 15 years ago. The media has used that to kind of fire off at Musk. But Musk was fair back then. I think BYD would say that too. BYD's technology since then, though, since Musk comments, has come a hell of a long way. So full credit to them. The former Tesla engineer said that Chinese EVs had progressed immeasurably and were now superior to their Western counterparts in terms of fit and finish quality. However, he believes their engineering is still lacking, and he could have a point. If you look at Tesla's vehicles and look at the battery pack sizes Tesla are using, look at the weight of their cars are always lighter than the competition, and they're always getting better efficiency in every single aspect. Now, that's if you compare like for like, same battery pack, same size car, etc. In terms of the elegance of their drivetrain technology, the batteries, the way things are integrated, it's not even close, he said. I was looking at a number of the units on display at the Geneva Motor Show, and the engineering was very disappointing. Rawlinson warned Western car makers must not underestimate the ability of their Chinese rivals to quickly catch up on core EV technology. I don't even agree that they're even behind, personally, but anyway. We underestimated the Chinese ability to make good cars. They're shockingly good. They're a lot better than they've been. They're just not quite there yet, he said. Do you think they're not quite yet? Do you agree? Not quite there yet? I don't agree. I actually think they are there. I think they're more than there. Anyway, Western automakers have come under increasing pressure in China in particular, as legacy automakers' sales there have collapsed over the last 12 months. And this is because of domestic manufacturers and Tesla who have grown their market share in China massively. Warren Buffett-backed BYD overtook Tesla as the world's largest EV manufacturer for the last 3 months of 2023, Now that race is back on this year, and Tesla did overtake BYD for the first 3 months, but it's very likely that in the second quarter of this year, BYD will take over again. It's going to be an interesting race, an interesting battle this year, but who cares? What I care about the most is that these guys sell as many cars as possible. After once laughing off Tesla's Chinese rivals, Musk now is, he has given a lot of credit to Chinese EV manufacturers. He's said numerous times that they are doing some really great stuff. He has told investors that Chinese EVs are likely to demolish the competition if trade barriers are not put in place. I agree. I've been saying this since I started this channel, which was, I don't know, about 3 years ago. Like other EV startups such as Fisker and Rivian, Lucid has borne the brunt of stuttering demand for luxury electric vehicles in the US. The company has slashed prices on its high-end Lucid Air sedan to compete with Tesla and other automakers and produced less than 10,000 vehicles last year. But I've got to say, their new Gravity electric SUV, that will sell, in my opinion, much better than the Lucid Air. It's going to be, I think, a big hit. So hopefully they can get that Gravity electric vehicle out before, things start to look pear-shaped for the company. Now, of course, the fact that the Lucid is backed by the Saudi Public Investment Fund means there's not a lot of risk of them running out of money anytime soon. But their masters and their overlords could dictate what they do, or they have to do, because they have the controlling stake. The company is preparing for the launch of its Gravity SUV that will have a pretty damn impressive range of 440 miles and apparently cost less than $80,000. Still pretty expensive. And of course, there's a lot of Chinese rivals that I think are making vehicles that in that segment, in that category, cost less and might even be just as good. Well, not according to Peter Rawlinson, but according to me. Now, what do you guys think about Peter's claims? Now, Peter and Elon don't get along. They've had a slandering match, public slandering match against each other for years now. And it looks like Peter is willing to, bury the hatchet, move on. And I'm full credit. You know what, Peter? I've got to say, I'm extremely impressed by your maturity here to do this, to say, you know what, let's be friends. It sounds cliched, but it's true, and that's great. So I'm pleased to see this, but I am still baffled by this story. What do you guys think about it all? Do you agree with him? Thank you for watching.